Alright, welcome back to the 47 show. Today video gonna be on the alpha male versus the beta male. The difference is how to know if you were alpha. But the beta male. The beta male. The beta male tend to be a follower, or like they don't usually think with their own mind. They kind of got to see what the crowd got going on first before they could take action. They kind of more submissive, or like they don't really speak their own personal truth. They just, like I said, they just follow the crowd. The beta male is like just that step down. Like, I got the analogy for y'all. But anyway, and then you got the alpha male. Alpha male is more like sure of themselves. They got confidence. They know what they got to do. They don't really require a crowd. They got a purpose and their priorities in line, all of that. Like a good analogy, like an alpha versus a beta. Like alphas don't really got to do too much talking to draw attention, because it's just like it's a natural thing. It's just naturally on you. Like a pit bull versus a chihuahua. Like people hesitant to walk past a pit bull regardless if it's laying on the ground or it's looking at you and barking. Nobody really pay attention to what the chihuahua got going on until he hop up and start barking and start yelling and doing all this. It don't really faze nobody. That's like alpha versus the beta. Alpha male, how to know you an alpha male? Well, for one, if you an alpha, most times you gonna know it within yourself. Like nobody don't got to tell you that. But for two, the female's gonna show it to you. For one, for two, I just said that. Yeah, like some dudes, or it's like they gotta be around somebody else. Like they don't seem like they happy. Like they always just up under somebody. Like the beta, like they just up under somebody. They don't seem happy. Like they just they gotta get their daily plans, their ideas from somewhere outside of themselves. They usually depressed or unhappy with themselves, or when they get around females, they can't speak. Like, it's just, what should I say, when really the only thing to say is whatever you feel like saying. The alpha male just has that confidence to just step and do what you got to do and get your job done. That's the alpha male. Alpha male is usually just a natural born leader. Like y'all ever see them groups in high school? It'd be like a group of dudes, and it seemed like all the dudes just follow around this one person. It just seemed like all of them just kind of float around him or something. Like y'all ever see that? Like that little weird thing that be going on? That's perfect example in society of alpha versus betas. Like always got to be up under somebody. Like I know a perfect example too, but I ain't about to throw no names out there. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I don't ever say I was a beta male. I had some beta tendencies, but I can't say I was a beta male. Like back in college, perfect example. Me back in college, like we used to. It was like a whole like the dudes. Like they was always so. I don't like to talk about people. They was. I don't know. I could just never be in a room full of testosterone for a long period of time and feel okay. Like I would have to leave. Like I'd be the last one to show up in the room and the first one out the room going back to my own room. Like I had my homeboys who I was around, because like we just was around each other. But even with that, like still had to get my alone time. And then when I started getting more spiritual and getting more in touch with myself, it was really just like I ain't even had need that. Like it was just I could spend hours at a time, hours a day, just in the room by myself doing something. I could like read a book, like do something, like some meditation. Like if you trying to be an alpha male, it's not even that hard as to like change your daily lifestyle. Just become comfortable with who you are. If you really trying to be alpha, become comfortable with who you are. Go meditate or something. Go sun gaze. Go work out. Like, do something to benefit yourself, and you naturally gonna be an alpha male. Like, everybody meant to be, like, have a purpose. Everybody on this planet has a purpose. It's just some people just don't know it, and some people know it. Like, that's the only real difference. Like, knowing who you truly are. But yeah, the college thing, it was one dude there, like, I could say that I ain't never knew. Like, most of the people I knew, like, I probably knew him from high school, that I could be around. But it was just one dude there who I could say I could have conversations with him, and he just, like, we was here. Like, I should hit bro up now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, it was like we was here. But most of the dudes in college, it was like, it was always something off. Like, I don't know. If you find yourself around a group of males 90% of the time, you most likely beta. Like, you beta, or you got some beta tendencies or something. Because there's no reason that should be okay. Like, I don't know, that was always just a little weird thing that I always noticed. Like, dudes always be ready to be around a group of dudes. And the females make jokes. I know y'all be seeing on social media, the females be talking about everybody with their homeboys and that the little gay thing they be saying. I mean, I ain't saying nobody gay or nothing, but that just don't make sense. Like, there's no reason to be up under a whole bunch of males 24/7. It shouldn't entertain you. It shouldn't. If it does, you should look into yourself and try to get more in touch with yourself and who you really are as a person. Because when you get comfortable with yourself, it don't matter what nobody wearing. It don't matter what car they driving. It don't matter. All this materialistic stuff don't even matter in the first place. But if you know who you are, this stuff really just become like you wear what you want to wear. You say what you want to say. You dress how you want to dress. You whatever. Like, none of that stuff really matter. You put your hair how you want to have it. Like, but when you start looking on social media and you start trying to follow up the fad, the trend, the latest trend, then that's beta tendencies. And like, as black men, we gotta get out of that, because black men are not betas. For all, like, black men not betas. We just not. It's not in our nature to be a beta. It's not. That's for them. So if you catch yourself doing any of them little characteristics I described, you should just go ahead and just try to cut that off right now. But that's about it for the alpha versus beta. Like, if you were alpha, just know you were alpha and walk in that truth on a daily basis. Don't forget you were alpha. Plain and simple. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, really like, comment. Alright, yeah, really like, comment, subscribe. Like, repost it. Thanks for watching.